want you to destroy that pen.
No, you have enough to, like...
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I got enough for, like, a week.
You have this and you have another one, or just this?
Oh, I got, like, 3 more.
Okay, so you're done.
Not full ones, though, because...
You switched them out.
Fucking asshole. Yeah, remember that guy? A dealer? Get him. I like hearing the ambience, like the cars passing by.
Yeah.
Where's
is it
the
on?
trumpet guy? Huh?
Is it on?
Yeah, it's been on.
Welcome to episode 3.
Oh yeah, that's right. Hey, episode 3. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna have each weekend into one episode and pick out all the best conversations and just cram them together.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Look at your neighbor.
I have not seen any other neighbors here.
Really?
I think they're still downloading. Like from the universe. Like I bought a college DLC. I went to college, got an apartment, and now it's all still slowly loading in as I go about it.
Like, this whole time I've been here, if it was like I've been like in a video game, The Sims. Have you played The Sims before?
Yeah, I played The Sims before.
If it was like that.
Yeah, it does feel like The Sims, right? Why the fuck hasn't my Game Master fucking haven't bought more weed yet? Like, I don't understand this, Grever. Like, what are you doing up there, man?
Still looking for cheat codes.
Still looking for motherload. Over and over again.
Oh shit, that was the case. We will own this whole building.
I've always wanted to grow.
Yeah.
Not like hydroponics, like something like serious growing. I want to just have a plant, you know, just a relaxed little plant, just chilling out here.
Yeah.
I think my neighbors are chill enough. I think they wouldn't mind.
I know, my question. What was that?
I told my girlfriend that my Spotify got hacked, and she's like, "How does that even happen?" I'm like, well, "I don't know."
Tell me. I can hear them. I can hear the
trumpet guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, trumpet man.
That's so cool to wake up to every morning. I wake up to Cubans. And like their car. I don't remember last name. Your balcony reminds you of a movie where a guy like holds up a stereo.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, I can see that. I could absolutely see it. Peter's room is right above this canopy.
Really?
So maybe some girl comes by and she's like, "Peter, I love you!" And she's playing like music from the 80s. Hell yeah.
Honestly, if a guy wants to woo me over, he just has to put on either Take On Me by Aha or Bad Woman. Either song.
Damn, my grade still won't come out. It's
Yeah.
probably coming out like Monday or some shit.
Yeah. I'm scared to look at my grades. I know I got all B's except my science class. I know I have a C in that one. I'll take it though.
My science professor back at Dade was an alcoholic.
Really?
And he's not an alcoholic
Call
anymore.
him out.
No, he's not an alcoholic anymore, and he quit alcohol and stuff. But it was really hysterical because he was showing us like tectonic shifts and earthquakes, and he showed us like what? He was showing us like horrific videos, and he's like, okay, for all of you sensitive eyes out there, if you don't think you can handle this video, please step out of the classroom. No one steps out, and he looks around. He's like, all right, and he plays the video, and it's an earthquake happening in the building. All the people run out when everything starts shaking.
Yeah.
And it's at a bar, and all of the alcohol crashes to the ground.
Oh shit.
And he's like, did you see that? We thought some people were gonna die, but apparently it was just all the fucking alcohol falling to the ground, breaking. Yeah, I thought it was really funny. I remember when we were studying frequencies in that class, and he's like, okay, someone shout out radio station, and I was like, 104.3, and everyone fucking at the same time, the shark. Like, they all said in the deepest voice they possibly could. And I was like, okay, good. Glad you're all on my page.
Cool people. I thought you were going to go somewhere completely different with that story. I thought...
What?
I thought your teacher was, like, I don't know, somewhere where there was, like, earthquakes, but, like, he was just really drunk that he just thought he felt an earthquake.
Oh, my God.
That's literally what I thought. I'm like, alright, well... Those are Miami days, Professor Screw. No, my environment professor, he's an equal asshole. They all are.
Yeah, they are. Oh, I'm so excited to go back to Miami to see Kayleen and Nick.
Speaking of going back, when are you going back?
Dude, it's up in the air. I'm going, this is what it is. I'm going to go back when I feel like it.
Okay. You heard it here first.
So after Thanksgiving, after Black Friday, probably... December 10th.
Okay.
Let me see. What's it right now?
It's
November. Yeah. So in like 3 weeks. 3 weeks I'll go back to Miami. I don't know. That's a long ass time.
Yeah, I'll make it 2 weeks.
No, that's like December 10th, and I leave the 24th to go to Washington or whatever.
So you go to Washington?
Is it 24th or 25th? 25th. That's when I leave to Washington. Yeah, we got 2 new cousins. They popped out of the womb last year. My cousin Jack, he teaches English in South Korea with his wife, and they work at some very nice preparatory school in South Korea. And that's where they live. So it's really rare to see them. So they had to fly over here to visit the wife's family in Washington, and we're going to Washington to meet her family and the new family. So we got 2 new additions. Yeah, no, 2 new additions to the clan. Yeah, my family's fucking huge. It's a big event for new members.
Cuban clan.
The Cuban clan. No, Jack is from the white side.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. The other clan.
The other clan. Still my clan, though.
Still your clan. Yeah, okay, so we're all doing something during Christmas. We're going away, so am I. It's like works out perfectly. Are you going to do Secret Santa with us?
No. I'm broke as fuck. I am zeros. I'm negatives.
Like, at this point, like, everybody has like a $10 like present value for me. That's like the most I can get.
Same with me.
I'm broke, dude. I don't care if you give me a gumball. Like,
oh, hell yeah. Perfect.
Give me a Hershey pie before you give me a gumball.
Oh, fuck.
I'll accept that.
I'm so sad that Burger King didn't have the Hershey pies last night.
That was the whole reason why.
That was the whole reason why we went.
I literally could have been like, go to McDonald's Wendy's. I don't know. You could have gone to
that
fucking
bitch. I ordered 10-piece chicken McNuggets, and she didn't put them in the fucking bag. That's $1. I'm broke as fuck.
I know.
Like, damn.
I'm so sorry, man.
She's so mean. I only got my chicken fries meal. She didn't put in the extra chicken McNuggets.
What a bitch. And you know so much sauce.
Yeah, she threw in 6 sauces. I was like, why?
You didn't ask for them either.
I didn't ask for any sauce. Oh my god, I love how...
I would have gone back,
I'm very self-aware now after watching that Netflix special, Latin History for Fucking Morons.
Yeah.
And he always, like, when he was playing himself as, like, in middle school or whatever, he's like, teacher, can I ask you a question? Can I ask you something? And I was like, and we say axe for some fucking reason.
You got me last night with that. You
yeah.
Like, axe? And
axe, yeah, you want to fucking axe you? And I'm like, oh my god, we actually do say shit like that.
Yeah. Miami accent.
It's fucking weird.
It's really Miami accent. To be all it is.
Like, yeah, no. We gotta wait for tonight. It's gonna get cold tonight. Let me tell you something. Look at that. Do you see that? There's no clouds.
Yeah.
It's because we're in a cold front right now.
If I'm not here.
Yeah. It's like fucking.
I'm gonna literally be chasing the warmth. It's going
Let's see
down.
what time it is. It's not bad right now. It's 60. Hey, It was 40 yesterday. Yeah, let me see.
60 I could live with. Cause no, you guys have dry. I guess dry heat.
Oh, sweet. Tonight's only gonna get down to 50.
Mm-hmm.
Wednesday it gets down to the 40s again.
Bye.
Bye.
And also, you guys are like a more elevated than Miami, so like the cold here is pretty bearable. Like,
Yeah.
60 down south is like it's very humid, so like you feel it in your skin.
I love that trumpet guy at the park.
I want to join him. I wish I had like my triangle with me. I play a mean triangle and a tambourine.
What's that instrument Patrick Star played in SpongeBob? A jar of mayo?
What?
Was it I think he played a jar of mayo. Is mayonnaise an instrument? Yeah, that's what he asked Sandy, and Sandy's like, "No, you dumb fuck."
She like shoved like her thing up his ass.
Oh my god,
I'll never
that's right.
forget
Oh
that.
my god, that's right. That was one of the best episodes.
I feel like cartoons got away with so much murder back then.
Dude, they're getting so much more politically correct.
No.
And it sucks. I miss Sandy shoving shit up Patrick's ass, you know? I miss that shit. I miss Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
Oh.
I miss Flapjack. I miss
high.
Chowder. It's fucking great.
Invader Zim.
Invader
Zim was like a
Zim.
darker version of Billy and Mandy.
Dude, you know they're making a new movie, right?
Are you serious?
Yeah. Yeah. It comes out next year.
Invader Zim was basically my aesthetic for 8th grade year. It was like the emo theme.
Rocco's Modern Life.
Rocco.
Fuck.
Rocco was disgusting.
Dude, that was weird shit.
That was a gross show. And
Cat and Dog.
Cat and Dog is pretty gross. How do they go to the
Dude,
bathroom?
I wish like something like Hey Arnold. Hey Arnold was pretty PC.
It was wholesome.
Huh?
Hey Arnold was very wholesome. Like,
It was
He taught me
wholesome.
how to be a cool guy.
Yeah, dude. I fucking love Hey Arnold.
And
Like, they fought discrimination. That was so cool. They did fight, like there's episodes for black guys, there's episodes for Jewish guys. Yeah, and there's, like...
I think it was Sid who was, like, Jewish.
It was Sid, and, like, I remember when they threw the fucking yarmulke at him, and it, like, it landed perfectly on his head, and it made, like, a suction cup sound, like... I think that was hysterical.
Yeah, they cover a lot of ground. I remember they talked about, there was a pigeon homeless guy.
That's right!
That one made me cry.
Dude.
Because, like, maybe I'm not cut out for having, like, friends and people, or, like...
Remember when we watched the Hey Arnold movie, and they found his parents? That is not what
do you think about that ending? Do you feel like that was a cop-out?
That was
did you want his parents to be
1,000% a
dead?
cop-out. That was the biggest cop-out. I loved it, though. I loved that movie.
It was cute.
But that was a big-ass cop-out.
If it was back in the day, the parents wouldn't have been dead, and there would have been, like, a whole longer backstory, but, like...
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
It just made no sense. How did they eat?
Exactly. Dude, I'm like, how the fuck do they maintain their bodies when they're fast asleep?
Yeah, what the hell?
Yeah.
I think that was weird.
If you guys have not watched the Hey Arnold movie...
Spoilers.
Spoilers, and I highly recommend it.
It gave me closure, though. I didn't like Helga, though. I don't think we should award stalkingness.
I was okay with it. Let me be honest. Let me be real. Like, I'd be okay if a guy was doing that, because they, like, weren't confronting in a very weird way. She was just observing from afar.
She had a shrine, Mac.
Yeah!
A shrine in her closet, and that was normal.
People have shrines of Danny DeVito in their bathrooms. Come on.
That's true.
Come on. Let's be real here. It's okay to have a shrine. See this? This is my shrine for the goddess Mary Jane.
Yeah.
And I sacrifice my roaches to her. Yeah.
No embroidery, no nada. Brooches. Sorry, gods. I finished for one.
Dude, I really like this backyard.
I do too.
Oh, it came out great. All I'm missing, the only thing I'm missing
It's plants.
the plants.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I hate when the neighbors come out and I feel like they're staring at me. They're not, they don't give a shit. But I feel like
You
they're
feel
staring
them
at me.
judging.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where's your plants, Mac?
Yeah.
I don't have them yet.
I know, exactly. No, like being just a stoner and stuff. Being the neighborhood stoner.
I think every neighborhood needs one. And you were,
I agree with that.
You're a friendly neighborhood stoner.
Yeah, I agree with that entirely. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Wow, that is...
You make it okay to like be out here. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Dude, let me tell you something. When I first came here, there was a bike rack with no bikes on it. And it's right out front my apartment.
Yes.
And I hate carrying my bike down from my apartment down the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I understood the reason why no one was putting the bikes on this bike rack is because it's rusted, it's old, and there's a stolen bikes with stolen wheels and seats attached, still locked to this old bike rack.
Got jacked.
Yeah, that shit got jacked, and so people were afraid to put out their bikes. But you know, I see my bike as expendable because I have a car and I could walk a long distance. You know, I'm no stranger to walking.
Yeah.
And SCAD has an amazing bus system here, so I was like, okay, so I'd rather have this shit down here, and it might get jacked than me walk it down the stairs every fucking time. So I locked my bike there, and so people saw me lock my bike there, and they waited a week to see what would happen, and it didn't get stolen. And so they started putting their bikes out there, and now people put their bikes out there, and I think that's really cool.
Yeah. You're the starter person. You start shit, and people just follow along.
I was thinking of just doing dumb shit and not caring. Because, like, if it gets stolen, it gets stolen. You know, it's tomato.
But everybody else is like, this is my only way of transportation.
Yeah, I know.
You're like, oh, everybody bike now.
But yeah, now people use that bike rack, and it's really nice looking at it.
Yeah.
I gotta call the cops or the fire department and have them remove that lock on that old beat-up bike outside.
I think it gives a bike rack personality. I like it.
I think it's a sign saying, stay away from this bike rack.
Exactly. I like it. Who knows? It could have been someone living in this building who, you know, jacked the wheels. Never know.
Bro, that squirrel was gonna jump me.
Who's looking at you?
It was
video of
looking
it. Did I show you the picture?
Yeah, show me the pictures. Okay, so we saw a squirrel outside. No, okay, we did see the squirrel outside. We were chilling in my room. We opened the window for the cold weather to come in, and we hear the squirrel screaming. And like, we couldn't see where the squirrel was.
I might actually post this one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, she came out really good.
And we see the squirrel. We hear the squirrel screaming, and so we're like, "Where the fuck's the squirrel?"
Let me take two.
And we couldn't find it, and so we really couldn't find it. Oh wow, these come out great,
right?
And so we had to put on our shoes, go down, and apparently the squirrel's across the street. And so we crossed the street, and it's just screaming. It's just doing what squirrels do.
I didn't know squirrels were screaming.
Yeah, squirrels scream. And he's like, and it got really close to us, and Grever's like, yo, I'll give you $20 if you touch it. And so I stick out my hand, and it comes even closer. It did get closer.
It only went away when we saw the cameras. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, right when we took out our cameras to take a fucking photo, it ran away. And I was like, God damn it.
I've never met a shy squirrel before.
Yeah, it was so close to me. That was a fat squirrel, too.
So fucking huge.
That was a huge-ass squirrel.
See me his nuts. Got him.
Yup.
I think I saw one this morning. It's beautiful. A school bus, what?
Oh wow. Yeah, that's right, dude. There's elementary schools and middle schools here, and they take field trips to the park for some fucking reason.
Really? Have you ever had a field trip to Coral Reef Park?
To Coral Reef Park?
Yeah.
Never.
I had one.
I remember we had a field trip once to the movies.
Yeah. What movie was it?
I think it's like Planet Earth, the movie or some shit.
How boring.
I fucking love Planet Earth. Let me tell you something. Remember that horrible December where we were sick as hell?
You recommended that movie. I watched it.
Honestly, Netflix has a better version of Planet Earth, and it's like... I think it's called Predators, and it's all about animals hunting other animals.
Yeah.
And I love watching that shit, because I'm always rooting for the bad guy. Except this one time. There was a jackrabbit fighting a snake. I was rooting for the jackrabbit. I was like, yo, beat it up.
You recommended like an episode to me, and you told me it made me, every single show has made me feel anxious when we had the plague.
Yeah.
But like for some reason, watching nature shows calms me down.
Absolutely. It's the British voice.
Let's
be real.
It also knocked me out too.
Let's be real. It's the British voice.
I think it was the British voice. It made me feel safe. Strange.
And here we see the jackrabbit gallop across the lands. God save the queen.
Yeah, and they get fucking attacked by like those like winter wolves.
Oh my god, that's right.
Like, goddamn.
You know what I love watching? Aussie Man reviews.
Aussie Man?
Aussie Man. Have you seen Aussie Man? Okay, so he's this dude that just does commentary over like animal videos.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking hysterical.
I think it's hysterical. They have like orange slices as like socks.
I love orange slices.
No, I just think that it's like a good floor to touch too.
That is a good floor to touch.
I love it. My guy back.
Oh, bro, I'm growing scruff.
I say grow it out, honestly. It's winter.
It is winter.
Say it
but it's not November anymore. Oh my god, it is November.
It is November. We haven't even passed
Thanksgiving
Thanksgiving yet.
Oh my god, that's right. Oh my god.
I mean, I gotta shave, but I'm going back to Miami tomorrow, so...
That's right, you are. You're leaving me at 5 p.m.
Yeah.
Probably a good thing, too. I'm out of food.
That's fine.
And now I gotta survive.
No, bitch. Go to Publix. I got you for milk.
That's right. Bro, we gotta make the brownies today.
I'll buy you a half gallon. We'll cut up in your bed. With some warm ass brownies. Cookies, and we'll get high with whatever's left in your fucking charger.
Absolutely. Oh no, there's plenty. But
what you want for dinner? I mean, I got you for dinner, but what do you want for dinner?
You're adorable.
I could literally get a DiGiorno pizza. I'll call it a fucking night.
Oh, that does sound like a great fucking night.
I don't give a shit. You know me.
Damn.
I'm very low maintenance.
It's not delivery.
It's DiGiorno.
It's DiGiorno.
You told me that yourself, and I laughed in your face.
Remember my going away party?
Yeah.
Remember the
Good Riddance.
the Good Riddance cake and the I was thinking of the surfboard in the pool, and everyone was playing not beer pong. It was like rum pong. It was Bacardi rum. That's what we were fucking doing it with. And oh my god, man, I almost threw up. If I didn't win that last game, I promise you, I would have puked all over the fucking place.
I think that last weekend you were there, I was fucked up for at least 12 hours every day.
Yeah. Oh my god. Dude, that was a hell of a weekend. A weekend I barely remember. If it wasn't for photos, I would not remember that weekend.
I think I have a video on my phone.
Oh my god.
You know that shit. Please come home.
Please
come with me.
Miami was more interesting.
You did everything you could here, then you're done. Bring the lights with you if you want.
Huh?
Bring the lights with you if you want.
Dude, these lights are great. I hope they don't get jacked. Let's be real. I'm so happy.
Yeah. Yeah, when you come back to Miami, just like bring all this inside. Bring the grass inside.
Set up Kayleen's patio.
Yeah.
How is Kayleen's new house?
Super cool. You might actually like it.
Alright.
You might like it better. It has a fire pit.
Fuck yeah, that's what we're doing.
That's exactly
what we're doing.
And they have a public theory like walking distance, and it's like Christmassy.
Like how walking distance?
Like basically the same distance from my Publix.
That's walking distance.
Well, sure, you have to like go to like a game.
Listen, if I'm high, a road is like 10 times its distance. that it normally is. You know, it like just it's an endless road. I'm like, like walking to the fridge for me is like a hike.
Within like this neighborhood, I don't want to say this on the microphone, but it's like a white neighborhood. So like it's super gated, but it looks like Disneyland because like they decked it out during Christmas. So it's like everything is like super Christmassy and like friendly. So you're able to like just walk anywhere you want.
So you know Forsyth Park, right?
Yes.
Everything on this side of the park is like the good neighborhood area.
Okay.
Everything on that side is Georgia.
Is Georgia? Really?
Yeah.
I never noticed.
I'll take you on the other side.
The dark side.
Honestly, it's beautiful. I'm gonna be real with you. Like, it's rustic, it's aged, and it's beautiful. All the walls, all the brick, all the fences. There's graffiti.
I'm surprised you hasn't taken me to a graveyard yet. I would have been down.
There's the graveyards here are open 24/7.
Want to go to one?
Absolutely. We'll do it tonight when we're drinking. We'll just walk around.
We're gonna drink tonight?
Huh?
You're drinking tonight?
Yeah.
Really?
I'm gonna go drink, but I'm gonna drink.
Let's drink. I haven't drink. I did drink 2 days ago, but I knocked out. I think when I get crossfaded, I knock out. I have to drink first and then get high.
Yeah.
That's my issue.
He's playing Game of Thrones theme.
Yeah.
The Trumpet Man.
Supposedly I had work today.
What?
Yeah. I mean, I called out, so I don't know why they want me to. They're like, can you come in at 2? I'm like, I'm not even in the same state. So the answer is no.
I love telling a manager that I am physically unable to reach the store.
Yeah.
Because they're like, are you sure you can't come? I'm like, dude, I am in another state. Like, there is no way in hell.
There's no, it's like this job is not important enough for me to buy a ticket and come back before. No, absolutely not. Call somebody else. I love your townhouse.
I love it too. Do you know that trees are better at absorbing sunlight and turning it into energy than any solar panel we currently have?
Oh, really?
What the hell?
You're sick.
No, that was a sneeze. That was like a double sneeze.
That was a sneeze cough.
That was a sneeze within a sneeze. That's exactly what that was. I was sneezing while sneezing.
It's like, hold on, my sneeze got a sneeze. That's how you know you're sick.
Oh my god.
It would be cool if I lived right below you.
I wish you lived with me. What are you talking about? Below me. The fuck?
Throwing a dungeon. I would deck out this whole thing.
I know you would. Bro, I miss the woodpecker. I miss it. I miss it a lot. What do we name him?
I was just gonna ask you that.
We named him Red because he had a red head. Red. Like from that 70 shows.
He gave no fucks. Just heck wood. I've been wearing my contacts for 24 hours now.
Is that bad?
We're gonna find out.
Oh my god. I think you should take those bitches out. What do you need them for?
To see.
No, you don't. You just, like, feel around the house. All you go to is, like, bathroom, bedroom here.
That's true.
Like, yeah.
I need a service dog. I can't see shit. Yeah, I was gonna take him out last night, but for the life of me, I was too high to reach into my eyeballs.
Dude, I was really.
I didn't even want to go to the bathroom because I knew if I saw in the mirror, I would have stayed stuck for 20 minutes.
What movie were we watching last night? Exactly. I can't remember either.
I know I was watching Disenchantment for like a long time, and then we were watching Daniel Sloss, and then we watched something else. I don't remember the last thing.
Exactly. I'm thinking to the last thing after Daniel Sloss. What did we watch?
Did I fall asleep on the couch for a moment? I don't remember.
Yes,
you woke me up. You're like, come upstairs. I'm like,
yeah,
okay.
You did. I was like, dude, come upstairs. You're passing out. And it was like midnight. I was like, dude.
I know.
Don't sleep on that uncomfortable couch. You got a bed.
The couch is not uncomfortable, but it's not comfortable to sleep on. It's good to sit on and lay on. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah. How cool would it be if we had a clan that lived right across there? Like all our friends rented out the apartment next to this apartment, and we can expand our patio so it's all fake grass,
I'll make. This is what I would do if I win the lottery. If I won the lottery, I would pay for Killing's tuition to go to SCAD.
Yo, let's talk about lottery. Okay, let's fucking do this.
All right.
So, theoretically, if you won that $1.7 billion lottery from Mega Millions, what would you do?
I will first pay for a month-long vacation for both of us.
A month?
Yep, a month. 'Cause a month we could kill maybe $500,000, and we'll still have a lot left over. So a month off vacation. While the month is happening, I will have movers putting shit in here.
If you won the $1.7 billion, you would live in this small apartment in Savannah, Georgia?
I will want my education back.
Where would you educate? Would you go to SCAD?
I would literally go to SCAD with you. I'll be like, fuck him. My best friend goes here. I might as well go here. I live in Georgia. I have $1 million. I can do whatever the fuck I want.
It's so weird because
that's what I'll literally do.
You're the only other crazy bastard who would live in this apartment with me and be a billionaire. Because when I was thinking the exact same thing. I was like, if I won that $1 billion, I would literally just keep Peter as a roommate, chill here, just make a few changes, get a better fridge, you know, deck out the patio a little bit more.
We could extend your townhouse. We could literally knock the whole wall over.
No, see, the thing is, I like that it's a little small, you know? Yeah. I kind of like that. Like, why do I need all that space? So, yeah, and I just pay for my education, pay off every single member of my family's mortgage.
Same.
All of them. All of their mortgages. Just gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pay for cancer treatment, because a few of my cousins got cancer.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad has cancer. How crazy is that? He's the healthiest fucking guy I know, and just like that, prostate cancer.
It just goes to show it can happen to anybody.
It happens to anybody. And, like, yes, my dad's got connections. He's getting the best fucking treatment on the planet.
Yeah.
And he has a 95% recovery rate. He will be fine.
Yes.
But, damn, he's the healthiest guy I know. And just for him to get cancer like that, that's so fucked up. Like, what the fuck?
God really does have a sense of humor.
Yeah, oh my god. I love when people like, oh, your cancer is in remission, thank God. And doctors just chilling there like, yeah, God
did that.
God did that. And he's like tired from all the chemotherapy he's been treating my dad with.
That's
he's like
8 years of med school I went to to diagnose this shit.
It's like, if I think back even further, I think it was God who gave you cancer. And I saved you.
That was me.
That was me. That was funny though. But yeah, I would just continue my life as is. I'd just not worry about money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would be it, you know?
I would live pretty rich.
I've seen all of the apartments and houses that are here at Savannah, Georgia. They're not my style.
Really? You
I
want to
love
live in Morgan Freeman's house?
I love Morgan
I would live there. I rent that shit out.
But, like, I like concrete houses, you know? Because all the houses here are made out of, like, wood and stuff.
Right.
They're old and made of brick.
Mm-hmm.
I like concrete.
Yeah.
This is like a very sturdy apartment complex.
You have a gas house, right? You don't have, like, the one that's, like, coal.
Hmm?
You don't have one that's, like, now oil, where, like, it heats up, like, your water. You have, like, all electricity.
Yeah, no, we have all electricity.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
If I had the lottery, still live in the same place, pay tuition for all my friends who go to the same school as me. I
honestly, I know you guys would all do great at SCAD, and because you're all artists. You all are artists. I see Kayleen make these amazing tattoos and watercolors. I'm like, bro, come on.
Dude, Kayleen would kill it here.
She'd own it.
I could see her live here.
I absolutely could. I'm just worried that she wouldn't show up for class.
Oh, yeah, same.
Yeah.
Love you kidding, but...
Yeah, I know. She just wouldn't show up for class.
I feel like she's a Miami girl, too, so I feel like it would just be too cold for her. She's like, I'm so cozy, I have all these cats, so I'm not going to get up.
Yeah.
That's what's going on.
Oh, no. I prefer living a humble life than an extravagant. Of course, I would get a new car, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have to. I think I would get like, I drive right now a 2006 Toyota Camry.
Yeah.
I think I would get the 2018 Toyota Camry.
Yeah.
I would stick to it.
Get the 2020. What are you talking about? You're a billionaire.
I'll get.
I'll make a million.
Dude, I'll get those. I'll get the Maseratis and the Teslas and the Ferraris. I'll get that later on in life and shit.
Yeah.
But
he's like, oh, you have one car?
You know what?
The garage is right there. I have
yeah,
a full car.
You know what I would love?
What?
To not give a shit about parking tickets.
Mm.
I would be able to park anywhere. I wouldn't park in handicaps, of course, but there's 1 hour parkings right outside some of the school buildings.
Yeah.
And that's the only place where you could park, and they're fucking assholes, and there's no parking in any of these buildings, because this is like a city college, and it fucking sucks.
1 hour parking, though.
And so, you know, sometimes
what if your class is like 2 hours, though?
Huh?
What if your class is 2 hours?
It is. Every class is 2 hours and 30 minutes.
So you'd be like, teacher, I'm sorry, I gotta go out and change my car before they give me a
That's
ticket.
a thing! That's a thing people do, and I do that shit all the fucking time.
That sucks.
It does. But, and it's kind of like a gamble. Like, do I ride my bike to school? Do I walk to school? Or do I risk getting a $20 parking ticket for my car?
Can I risk getting told?
Yeah. No, they don't tell you.
They don't tell you?
They don't tell you here. They're pretty chill.
Like, well, I can see where they get their money from.
Mm-hmm. You know, I might tear down that wall.
All right, Trump.
What? I was thinking the apartment wall. The apartment wall, you know?
Okay.
Like, just tear down that wall and, like, move Kayleen and Nick in, and then have you take over Peter's room, and then we'll be a big happy family. No, we'll have one extra room. Who would you?
Yeah, Peter would live there.
Peter, yeah.
He could finish out his school. Yeah, I like Peter, too. Peter's chill.
I'm down. All right, great. So we got me, Peter, you, and Kayleen and Nick.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
That worked? That literally worked out?
That would probably make scat a lot easier for me. Let's be real.
Dude, it would be like, have you seen Friends before?
Yeah.
It'll be like that.
Oh, my God.
Basically. So if you already have a couple, you have, like, one homo swinger. You have you and your girlfriend, and you have Peter, who just...
Oh, I know exactly what I'm buying.
What?
An
slide.
RV.
Oh. Not like a slide.
A slide?
My mind automatically went to, like, Pee-wee's Playhouse. And I wanted a slide to go downstairs.
A slide? No, like an RV. We always talked about traveling the country in an RV with...
That's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You just have to rent one.
Oh. But, like, since I'd be a billionaire, I'd get the biggest, baddest fucking RV.
Yeah.
Would we want to drive her, or would we want to drive? I think I would want to drive.
I think us
I
drive.
like
I think it's more personal when we drive.
Yeah, we make our own adventure.
If we fuck up, we fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny, yeah, you don't really need a special license to drive an RV, but you need a special license to drive a tractor.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, when I had to get my license, I had to find out, like, what branches of license. Class E, we're able to drive, like, cars, we're able to drive, like, 10-year cars. We couldn't drive motorcycles, but we could drive, like, RVs. We could drive a lot of stupid shit. Police cars, which is the same equipment as a regular car.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where would you travel if you won the $1 billion?
In an RV or just in general?
In general, just
Japan.
where would you go? Japan?
First place is Japan.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm gonna get that out the way first.
Oh, the red light district.
Yeah.
Come on, we have been. It's the biggest red light district in the entire world. Japanese know how to party. Let's be real.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. I've been talking about going to Japan since like 2016. I've been wanting to go.
And dude, I want to go to the fucking bathhouse. I want to visit Mount Fuji. I love Mount Fuji, man.
I have Mount Fuji. The Forbidden City, which is not so forbidden anymore, I guess.
Yeah, that's right.
I want to go there.
It's a tourist attraction.
Yeah.
How crazy is that?
I want to go there. Okay, man. So I'll go to Japan first, then I'll go to Amsterdam, obviously. Then I'll go to Iceland, because I heard it's like, I want to take a bath with monkeys. Have you seen those pictures of people taking a bath with monkeys?
Yeah, I have seen when they're on the mountains and it's just snow everywhere and they're bathing with monkeys.
They're just chilling. They're just like
how cool is that? I would love to take a bath with a monkey.
So that's on my bucket list.
That's a great bucket list.
And then I would definitely like to do ayahuasca in Brazil.
Ayahuasca?
Yeah. It's like a monk.
Mm.
That would be cool. You know what that is?
No.
Ayahuasca is like a hallucinogen tea that you can only make in certain parts of the world. But Brazil, they're like the home of that shit, and they're the home of the drugs, basically.
Wow.
So you drink it with a monk, and they kind of guide you through a spiritual journey.
Machu Picchu.
Yes.
That's a great fucking place to visit.
Yeah.
With the steep-ass staircases. Oh, that's a place I would want to visit. And the Aztec empires. And the Inca empires. All the remnants.
I'm on going
Hell yeah.
to the temples.
Oh, I would love to visit that. Dude, we gotta go to Cuba.
Are we allowed back?
Yeah, we're allowed back. It opened up back in 2015.
Really?
That's when Cuba opened its borders again.
Want to visit your family?
Yeah, no.
I don't know who you have over there, so I can't say anything.
Dude, I ain't got family, but I got... We had land and shit. We have streets named after us.
Really?
Yeah, we got crazy shit. We got a golf course. Yeah, it's crazy. We don't own it, obviously.
Right.
My family gave up everything to come to America.
Of course.
And Castro traded everything they had for 2 plane tickets. Yeah.
Wow.
So he kept all of that stuff. But I come from a family of Cuban diplomats. That's what it was. It's wild.
I did not know that.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's go to Cuba.
Let's go to Cuba.
I'm down. I mean, the tourist place, though.
Oh, it's such a tourist trap now.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah. And they're owning it too. I love and they all drive cars from like the 70s.
A trip to Cuba from Miami, how much would that be?
Miami to Cuba?
Yeah.
$100.
Easily, right?
Yeah.
I say let's go for a weekend.
Mm-hmm.
What are the weed laws there?
Huh?
The weed laws.
Weed laws?
Yeah.
Is Cuba legal?
I have no idea.
I don't
I'm
think
asking
so.
you.
I don't think so. I don't think I'd go to Cuba to smoke weed. I think I'd go to Cuba to smoke the cigars.
Do the cocaine.
Look at the cocaine. That's Colombia, man.
That's true.
That's Colombia. Yo, we gotta go to Jamaica.
Jamaica has good weed.
Jamaica. Oh, yeah.
And that's the first thing they give you when you go in. Complimentary blunts.
Yeah. They see tourists, they're like, and they throw, like, joints at us and blunts. They just make it rain. God. You know what I'd do if I had $1 billion?
What?
I would make a spice cabinet for weed. For all the different strands.
Mm-hmm. I was going to Colorado and buy every strand I could buy.
I was thinking Amsterdam. They have a much larger variety.
How do you travel back with that? Well, you'll be a billionaire. You'll be able to buy yourself a green card.
Our own plane. There's no security checks on our own plane. That's right.
Yeah.
And that's how all those famous people bring back cigars from Cuba. What the fuck is that? The fuck is that? I hate fucking people like that.
They're filming Suicide Squad too. Next door. I literally saw a Gold Store bus just drive by.
Yeah, dude, there's tons of them.
How many people died here?
A lot.
Are we like...
Every park here in Savannah, Georgia is a Confederate soldier park.
Yeah.
There's Confederate soldier burials and monuments.
How many Indian burial grounds are up here, though?
I bet a lot. We fucked over that people really hard.
Fuck. Okay. Cool. Good to know.
Yeah.
My old neighborhood was weird. That was weird. There's a bunch of Indian burial grounds. That's fucked up, though.
I'd have a house in L.A., here, Miami.
New York. I'll have one in New York.
I'd have one in New York.
I'll buy so many fucking
And
tickets.
Colorado. And I'll make sure my Colorado one is, like, away from everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, like...
That should be in the center of, like, the middle of nowhere.
Because that's going to be my break area.
Your own paradise.
Not Colorado. Portland, Oregon. Portland, Oregon.
It's legal there.
It is legal there, and you're allowed up to 5 plants. And that's I don't know if
I'm gonna have my Garden of Eden.
Yeah,
5 plants.
Dude, I don't know if you know how big marijuana plants can get, but 5 plants, you can't smoke that.
Yeah.
You can't smoke as much as it produces. Like one person. If you got to get some friends.
I do Oregon. I have my own Garden of Eden there.
Yeah.
The mini mansion there.
I don't like big houses. I never liked big houses.
Yeah, big houses.
I never, for some reason, I don't know why. I never liked big houses and BMWs.
I wouldn't mind a big house if it was like like a penthouse. Like, it needs to be like above everything. It needs to be like a city.
Oh, I'd have that. That'd be with New York. That's what I would have in New York.
That's what I have in New York too. Oregon? I wouldn't want a shack in Oregon.
I'd probably set up my own production company to make movies.
Yeah.
I'd buy red cameras.
Yeah.
I'd buy all that good stuff.
And you're 10-minute break. Smoke a doobie over here.
Have a concession stand for all my actors and cast, and just have nothing but joints and alcohol. Oh my god. Oh my god.
That's the best table. A bunch of cosmic brownies. I could really go for a cosmic brownie right now.
Oh my god, don't get me started on cosmic brownie. Anything by Little Debbie. Come on. Wait, cosmic brownies aren't by Little Debbie, are they?
Yeah, they are.
They are?
Pretty sure they are.
Oh wow.
Cosmic
I was thinking of Swiss rolls and stuff.
Swiss rolls too.
Oh my god.
Swiss roll, cosmic brownies, ooh, honey buns. So good. I think that's what I'll do. I mean, we make fun of it, but you ever seen the movie Zombieland, right?
I love Zombieland and Twinkies.
I was just gonna. Okay.
Yeah.
So I think that would be me, but with cosmic brownies. I want to go after. I love Twinkies. Don't get me wrong, but cosmic brownies. That's where it's at. I grew up on that. It's just sacred in my house.
Yeah, dude. They're cheap too.
Yeah, they're cheap.
They're like $1.50 for a box.
Back in my day.
Back in my day.
Those little cosmic brownies, but like singulars, were like 25 cents. Now they're like 75 cents. I'm like, inflation's a bitch.
Inflation is a bitch. Can we talk about that?
Yeah.
It's such a bitch. Oh,
I remember
fucking gas prices. Actually, no, gas prices. From what because I remember back when I didn't drive, like in middle school, or not even elementary school, when George W. Bush.
Yeah.
I love that. I miss George W. Bush. I love that fact because of our current administration. I look back, I'm like, dude, he was great. Like, what are you?
And Mac, anything is better than what we have now.
Yeah, anything is better than dude. I'd go back to Nixon. I'd go back to Nixon.
I'll go back to Nixon too.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh my god. I'll go back to. Oh my god.
But I remember during. Yeah, no, I remember back during the Bush administration, gasoline got up to $5 a gallon.
Mm-hmm.
And my parents were freaking out and something. I didn't understand what the fuck was happening.
Yeah.
But $5 a gallon.
That was bad. I remember not giving a fuck either.
That's like $100 every time you need to fill up your car, man. That's not okay.
Yep.
That's not okay.
It just now dropped. Like here is like.
It's around $2 here. It's pretty good.
It's pretty cheap here.
It's pretty good. After the Obama administration, it was $2. Honestly, I don't give a shit what side you are on, Republican, Democrat. You could be a fucking alpaca for all I care in office. All I give a shit about, the main thing, is gas prices.
Yeah.
That's it. That's like, I just want low gas. I want cheap gas.
If I didn't hit the lottery, I would love to like strike oil and just like live off gas. Gas gets you everywhere. I wouldn't mind just having a car, not even like getting money, just having like a full tank of gas all the time.
Actually,
I'll go around the world.
I really want to get rid of gas. We're so damn dependent on gas. If gasoline stopped existing tomorrow, we would be fucked.
Yep.
We would be really fucked. There wouldn't be electricity, for God's sakes. We would be fucked.
How does Georgia get its power? I know how New York gets its power from the Canada's Niagara Falls.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's how New York gets its power?
70% of the power comes from that.
Niagara
So that
Falls?
should stop, so does New York.
Holy shit. I'm actually okay with...
Solar power?
No, I'm waiting for cold fusion. We've been making a lot of breakthroughs in that, and I'm just been waiting for cold fusion to kick some ass.
I can't wait till
we don't know the downsides to cold fusion. It's supposed to be the only clean source of power other than like the renewables like solar power and shit.
Yeah.
But cold fusion, it should be strong enough as like our uranium fusion reactors that are around that power cities.
Yeah.
And it should give off no pollutants, and that's why we're researching the fuck out of it.
Really?
Yeah, it's going to be expensive, but I think it's
going to save a lot in the long haul, to be honest.
Yeah.
I saw this one episode of Mansers. Remember that show?
Which one?
Mansers. It was on TNT, but it was like a bunch of things where it's like, whatever. So, supposedly you're kind of able to power your house with urine.
What the fuck? Are you watching?
You have to like pee on this little grate thing. It's true. You have to look it up, but you're able to use your own piss for fuel.
How? Okay, so like,
so many questions.
I have a question,
and I have no answers.
I have one question.
Okay.
How long can you play like Smash Bros for like one bathroom trip?
I think it takes maybe 3 bathroom trips to power like a good hour session of Smash Bros. So you need a lot of pee.
That's kind of impressive.
Thank you.
Well, what the fuck?
When worse comes to worse, you have to use.
I have a question. Do you need to make sure your pee is cleaner or dirtier? Like, can you just pour water on the fucking thing?
I think that's a good question.
Yeah, just pour water on it, or does it actually use the minerals that are in your urine?
I don't know if it actually tests like the pH levels in your pee or not.
I don't fucking know.
But or I think it's like how fast it goes, how warm it is. I have no idea.
Bro, what the fuck?
Point is
that's
that
some
it
gross
works.
That's some gross ass form of power.
That will come in handy though if you run out of gas in the middle of like nowhere. And you're like, what do I use now?
I can live without power.
I can live without power.
I've done hurricanes. I'm doing fine.
Where do you guys have up here? You guys only have hurricanes, right?
We don't have
barely.
hurricanes. We don't have hurricanes.
It never reaches up here?
It never reaches up here. Ever. You see all these moss growing around?
Yes.
We wouldn't fucking have that. That's old ass moss. If we had a hurricane here, they would get blown right off.
Right. Yo, fucking Irma fucked me up.
Irma fucked me up.
I'm so happy I wasn't there.
I was there. That was the longest month of my life.
Yeah.
I hated it. I hated Irma so much. I still have footage from Irma. I never edited it.
I never lost power.
Fuck you. Fuck you, you piece of shit.
My power lines were underneath the...
Yeah.
Not
okay,
above.
Look. Pinecrest hasn't done that shit yet. Neither has Palmetto Bay.
I heard.
And we were fucked. We were fucked.
I was Gucci. I was watching TV. All my friends were suffering.
We were fucked. Dude, I should have fucking went to your house. Fuck you. Fuck you.
I was so happy. Oh, it's getting hot now. I gotta take off my hat. And my scarf. Have you ever read that story of that lady who wore a scarf? And it turns out she was like hiding her decapitated head from her husband the whole time.
Repeat everything you just said.
You never read that horror story of that lady who just kept a scarf around her head, around her neck, and it's because like her head wasn't attached to her body.
That sounds familiar, but
you must have read that story when you were a kid.
It sounds really familiar,
Yeah.
but I have no idea what the fuck
You
it is.
definitely read it. It's like you read the book Scariest Stories to Tell in the Dark. Yes, you have.
I haven't.
Yes, you
I
have.
haven't. I was a Goosebumps kid.
That's all the time. But you tell me you haven't seen these books. Found it. This shit traumatized me. This would.
I love how you're so happy to show it too.
This is
like this shit traumatized me. Here, watch.
This is what shaped my obsession with scary shit. Like this is what fucked me up.
More scary stories to tell in the dark. Scary stories to tell in the dark. Why is it in Russian?
What? Oh my goodness.
Alright.
That fucked me up.
That's chill as fuck. Oh my god, the art.
You never. Oh my god. It was a children's book, but like, it shouldn't have been in the children's part of the library. It was very, very scary.
I would love this.
It literally traumatized me.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That looks really interesting, and I would want to see that. Oh, I just got... Dude, let me tell you something. The SCAD professors here actually give a shit, and it's incredible.
Yeah.
I've never met a college professor who actually gave a shit more than these fucking professors here at SCAD.
Really?
Yeah, I fucking hate SCAD sometimes. Okay, let me tell you. The elevators don't work. The food is shit and gives you food poisoning sometimes.
What?
Like, there's so many fucking
We went to the
problems.
hype like 3 times.
I know, man.
You're telling me
but
that now.
Let me tell you, man. The professors here are unlike anything.
Yeah.
It's fucking great. This is what happens when you pay professors what they should get paid.
Mm-hmm.
And my professor just like, Okay, so like my professor just sent me an email. My professor I don't have anymore. And she's like, "Dear designers, I wanted to give you all the time to get last-minute tasks completed and perhaps enough time for you to return home to those who send you off before I emailed you one last time as your professor. Design is my passion, but teaching is my heart, and each of you hold a memorable place within it. Thank you for being engaged, for trusting in the process, for being willing to stretch and grow, and for teaching me much about you and your journey through academia." And it goes on, but it's really fucking cute.
How does she end it?
Let me see.
And these are my last words. He told me he didn't read that part like Mac.
Oh my god.
Okay.
It has been my great pleasure having each and every one of you in my class. Keep in touch. Let me know of your successes. Continue to strive towards excellence. And remember, I will always have faith in you, dear ones.
Aww.
She's fucking great. She was one of my favorite professors.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What class was she?
She was my design class.
Yeah.
I made some cool shit in there. I need to show you some of the shit I made in there.
I saw one thing you made because you were like up all night doing it, but it was the one where it's like these little rectangles and you do like different designs.
Bro, I've used my own blood in that.
I saw that.
And the dean.
I don't know how you did that.
Listen, so my design was chosen. Me and a few other of my classmates. She handpicked us, and she was like, "Okay, I want you. I'm going to hold on to your project just for a little longer because we got some SCAD Day students coming, and those are the incoming freshmen, and their parents looking at all the SCAD stuff."
Yeah.
And so they're like, "We want to show off some of your artwork and stuff," and I'm like, "Oh, that's cool. I take that as a compliment."
Yeah.
And the thing is, I used my actual blood for one of my pieces.
What the
And my professor, who has been teaching for 30 plus years, has been like, "I have never had a student do this." And I'm like, "Thank you." It was very fun presenting. She's like, "No." She slowly figured it out before I got to it, said that was my blood.
Oh, you actually presented this in front of the classroom?
Oh, yeah. And she was like, "You didn't." I'm like, "I did." It's like, so... Yeah, I used my blood, and it was for psychotic.
Yeah, the kids were like,
because we had to. Yeah, we all had to put our design. Like, we had to write in line sequences, like what we feel this emotion would be, and one of the emotions was psychotic. And while cutting the paper for that with the X-Acto knife, I accidentally slipped and slit my finger open, and I'm like, my immediate thought wasn't, I should get a Band-Aid. It was, oh, this is perfect. I squeeze my finger and I start drawing. I start drawing and it came out fucking beautiful, let me tell you.
Holy shit, man.
Yeah, and she's like, "I have never had a student." I'm like, yeah. Like, some people used red paint and shit, and I'm like,
your finger is a paintbrush.
I'm like, you tried getting blood, but I used my real blood. Like, and the difference between the paint and the actual
you
blood.
Can tell. Blood dries up.
It was crazy. It was like light and day. But, and so she picks mine, and something she kind of, like, that, it made it special. And so she was presenting, she told me, this is what she told me. It was like she was presenting to all these kids, all these high school kids, and the dean looks at it, and she's seen this before, very rarely, and she's like, "Is that?" And then my professor's just nodding, and she's like, and that's how she got into and that's when she brought up, "So my student decided to use his own blood for this piece."
Oh, God.
And she said everyone freaked out, and it was great. And
you're a scout, which takes school very seriously here. You run out of red paint. You better.
It's hysterical because all that piece was missing was tears, because it was blood, sweat, but it never cried.
Aww.
Yeah, so I was like, maybe I should watch some sad puppy stuff or something. I don't know. Maybe
children's tears. You have to like make it yourself. Just do a lollipop.
Yeah.
Wow, impressive. When do you get your work back?
I have it.
Oh, you have it all?
Yeah, I gotta show you one day. Or not, just when we go.
One day.
One day.
How funny. This guy plays. He's playing the Beatles. Of course he will stop.
No, I heard it. It's so weird.
Dude, somebody needs to tip him so he can keep going.
It's so weird. I am dating a completely normal girl.
I know, right? It's so weird for you.
It's so weird. It's so weird, Trevor. Let me tell you, man.
Yeah.
She's great, and we get the connection we have is just fucking out of this world. And
Awesome.
she may not be the one I marry, but she sure as hell is close, and I love her.
Yeah.
But she does not watch science fiction, anime, or like dark humor.
I was just gonna say a dark humor part.
Yeah, I'm amazed we get along like this. I don't know how.
I'm surprised we last a week.
I'm just not questioning it, you know? I'm just going along with it.
Yeah, have fun, honestly. What is she into? Like,
she loves art, man.
She loves Disney. You told me that.
She loves Disney.
Awesome.
Disney is like
Disney
the
girl.
epitome of art.
Yeah.
Like, it really is. The animation in Disney is just out of this world. We watched Alice in Wonderland with some of the original animation.
Sweet.
Oh, it was so great.
What else is she into? Alright.
She's into fashion. She loves fashion. She loves going to fashion shows and shit.
Okay, respect.
Yeah.
That's something interesting.
She loves drawing. She loves just creating stuff. She loves Queen. She loves Bohemian Rhapsody. That's one of the first dates we went on.
Does she like old rock and roll music?
Yeah, she loves classic rock. And it was funny because I'm like, she was like, oh, I love this song. My parents always played this for me. I'm like, and it was like Purple Haze by Jimi Hendrix. I'm like,
oh, damn.
I'm like, sweetie?
Sweetie?
Do you know your parents used to smoke weed? And she's like, what? No, they don't. And I'm like,
I smell it.
I was like, dude, that was me when I was that age. Because I actually learned when I was 17 that my parents used to smoke weed.
That is such a late age in your life to find out your parents smoked weed.
Yeah, well, they just didn't.
They didn't mention it.
No, they just didn't mention it, and they didn't do it. But once me and my sister both started getting into weed on our own terms,
yeah,
they were like, okay, yo, what's up? Let me get ahead of that. And I'm like, Mom, what the fuck?
Yeah. You're so lucky. If your parents listen to Purple Haze, they definitely smoked weed at some point. Any Jimi Hendrix song, they heard Jimi Hendrix song, they smoked weed at some point in their life.
On all of the entire sex, drugs, and rock and roll playlist,
damn,
it was like she knew every song, and I was like, bro, your parents were hippies. Your parents were your parents were flower childs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
Yeah, her dad had like long hair.
And and she's like, they don't smoke weed. I'm like, oh, the ignorance. Oh, the ignorance.
She asked me that.
No, she hasn't.
She's in for a rude awakening.
I know, right? I know, right? Oh my god. And her brother, oh my god, her little brother, is fucking smoking jewels. He smokes a jewel a day. And I'm like, dude, that's nasty.
Ew.
Like, I'm down for vaping. You can have as much nicotine as you want in your vape. Like, smoke a vape. Smoke an actual vape.
But a jewel?
Don't smoke a jewel. That shit's nasty.
The USB cord.
Yeah.
Ew. He doesn't smoke weed either? Her brother?
Honestly, I'd rather.
I'm sure he
does.
If you smoke a joint, you must have smoked a joint at some point.
Dude, I would rather that kid smoke pens and cartridges than smoke jewels.
Yeah.
Like, just get high. Why beat around the bush? Because that's exactly what jewels are. It's just beating around the bush to smoke something to get you high.
It really is. Jewels aren't going to do anything to you. I remember guys back then would hit the little blue pen, the blues.
Remember those? I remember the blues. I hit a blue once. I hated it.
You hit the blue ones?
Yeah.
Can I picture you hitting
I was like...
I can see it happening, actually.
Yeah, those are the long, skinny ones.
Yeah.
It's just a one and dones. Yeah, I totally hit one of those.
Yeah.
Those taste like mango.
Yep. Those were fun. Those work when you didn't have anything that's cool. Mm-hmm. That's dirty, yeah. But I remember my friend, she's pretending to get super lightheaded. And he's like, oh my god, I'm so high. I'm like, shut up. It's a fucking cigarette. It's like Donnie Darko. Have you seen that movie before?
No, I haven't, but I hear it's amazing.
You've seen Donnie Darko?
I have not.
I'm surprised for a person like you.
I know, right? There's a few.
To not watch that classic cult.
I've never seen a lot of movies, and I really need to.
Huh.
Have you ever seen The Men Who Stare at Goats?
No.
We need to watch that. That's an amazing...
Do you have it?
Oh, no, I don't. But we need to watch that because it's an amazing movie.
Men Who Stare at Goats. That sounds like me.
It's about the military using acid and LSD to try and make people psychic.
Wait, what? I'm actually curious now.
Yeah,
Wait, when did that come out?
That's an
recent.
actual thing. That's an actual thing.
The
And
MK Ultra, like the whole thing.
The entire thing is based off a true story because it's based off a book of the guy who actually was in the program who did all of that shit.
I'm actually interested in watching that. I did a lot of research on MK Ultras and Illuminatis and stuff. I know that you should like make people do that type of stuff to get superhumans.
Yeah, yeah, dude, it's an actual thing.
What the fuck? When did it come out?
Like
it's recent.
Early 2000s.
Yeah.
No, it's not recent. Well, it's kind of recent.
Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking that's pretty early compared to like what I'm thinking. We watched that movie. I forgot what it's called. It's Metropolis.
I haven't.
That's fucking good.
All right.
You would like that. It's a silent film. It's on Netflix.
We got a movie share a lot. Okay, I'm gonna get the pen again. It's time.
I forgot all about that.
Just get closer. Bitch. Oh,
I know, but I'll move back when you get back.
Oh yeah. Here we go, Jack Harris. Jack Harris, Seth Rogen's favorite. Come on, scoot up.
It's gonna be like one of those satisfying videos that you hear with like the crinkling of the wrappers, but this time it's gonna be a pen vape.
Inhale, and keep it out. Wow, that was a big ass hit you took.
It was a big ass hit.
That was a big
Still
ass
coming. Still going. Still going. Still going. Still going.
Every word you say, more smoke comes out.
He was just thinking, America, America.
Ah, I love the pen sometimes.
Is Peter still here?
Yeah, Peter's still here. Maybe. Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, he's still here.
Oh, Peter. In the sun.
This is a great seat too. Beautiful. Thank you. Yo, this shit's strong.
It is strong. I'm like,
And we're taking big ass hits.
I remember my manager got me high. It was like one of those pens. Shout out to Victoria. She don't work there no more, so I can say her name now. But yeah, we used to hit the pen 2 hours before we closed because I used to close with her back in American Eagle, and we were just like, super stoned, and like anybody who walked in, we would just ignore them and pretend we didn't work there.
You were the only coworker I ever smoked with. I'm so sad. I've always wanted to smoke with more coworkers.
I worked with you like in 3 places, man.
Yeah, we did. Okay, let's count them. The Halloween store, American Eagle,
Alorica.
Alorica. That was it.
Lasted a good 2 weeks there.
I just got it for the training. Training money. that trumpet guy's kicking ass.
He's just going off.
Yeah, man.
He's like, I don't even get paid to do this.
He does, actually. People give him tips. He makes actually decent money.
Really? I wonder if he accepts request. I should drop the 5.
Yeah, give him a 20 or something.
Can you do Ariana Grande?
Oh my god.
It's a big bitch. I could do Mozart. I wish. Could ask me. It's such a cool pen. KP.
Kingpen. They don't make them anymore, unfortunately.
Really?
Yeah, the company shut down. There's still a bunch of cartridges floating around out there, though. Won't be long until they're all gone. Kingpen is my favorite brand.
Damn. Where'd you buy yours again?
Huh?
Where'd you buy yours?
That crazy guy. Crazy
Oh,
guy.
right.
Yeah.
You got it from him.
Yeah. These are used, too. I fucking hate them.
Ew.
I know, right?
I'm sorry.
I'm not buying from him ever again.
I mean, you have a new guy now.
Huh?
You have a new guy now.
Yeah, we got tons of new guys.
Oh. I'll leave you. I'll put the number on the little.
I miss Fozzie. I miss Alex. Those were the best dealers.
Oh, Fozzie. I love Alex though. He'll forever be my favorite dealer.
Oh my god, he drives to us. He delivers.
The thing
He's
is,
always on time.
do you remember that one day? Oh my god. I think we were dry for maybe like 4 or 5 days. And I just gotten paid, and like you just got paid from like your parents, and we were gonna buy, and we were hitting up everybody, and we got so pissed off within the span of 30 minutes because nobody would text us back. And like Alex eventually texted us like 35 minutes later. We're like, Alex, finally, how dare you make us wait this long? What the fuck? And he's just like, I'm sorry, man, I'm sorry. I was just hitting up somebody else. I'm like, okay, we'll be at this address right now.
What the fuck?
We were spoiled. I think we were spoiled.
We were spoiled.
Cause
I don't think we actually said that to him. I think we thought it.
Oh, obviously, obviously, we didn't tell him that.
Oh my god, I was like, damn, I don't remember that at all. We're always very kind to Alex. We're always very nice to our dealers.
I remember just getting overwhelmed that he wouldn't text us back within 30 minutes. And then him eventually texting us.
Yeah, we were
like,
dry.
Finally.
And when we're dry and we want to smoke, we get cranky.
There you go, we got cranky.
We're like spoiled children.
Now I'm lucky if Fozzie even texts me back now.
Remember that time that asshole made us wait 2 hours? Because he was having sex with his girlfriend?
He was literally having sex with his girlfriend. He really tried to play it off as if he wasn't.
I know.
What
I'm
an
like,
asshole.
bro, we're waiting in this parking lot and you decide that now was the time you wanted to have sex with your girlfriend? I'm like, she basically lives with you, dude. Give us our weed first.
He could have walked out with the boner. I've been like, it's okay. Yeah. I get it.
Yeah.
Give me my weed.
Yeah.
And go back inside. It wasn't taking 2 hours to finish. Didn't he drive to us eventually?
He drove to us?
He drove to us afterwards.
That's right, because we left. We said fuck it.
We said fuck it. And I was
30
pissed.
minutes later, he drove to us. Bro, I want to make those brownies.
You wanna?
Not now, but soon. Like, it's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming.
Okay. Do you want to hit up a gas station first? Or a Publix or something?
We'll make it, we'll put it in, and we'll go to a Publix and come right back, because it takes like 40 minutes to make it.
I cannot wait to see what type of Publix you guys have here. Like,
Same fucking Publix?
it's the same thing? Same layout?
Not the same layout. Every layout's different with every Publix, but yeah, it's a Publix.
I'm happy you have a Publix and not like...
I can't believe Publix has a complete grocery store monopoly in all of Florida.
Yeah.
How wild is that?
I thought he was playing the funeral march song. The...
Oh. That's a big ass. Trevor, I am so happy we're on vacation where we can just get high day and night.
I'm not worried about the consequences.
Yeah. Because there are no consequences. We're just chilling.
I have nowhere to be right now except work. That's a different story. I requested off, so there should be no reason why I want to spend it. Oh well.
I gotta say, Jordan did a great job helping me hang these lights.
Oh, she did.
Yeah.
I thanked her when she was out here. I'm like, girl, you did a good job.
Yeah.
Let's do this fucking light.
She's a great designer. She's like fucking got that down. The spacing with each of them are great.
I can imagine her with like her own apartment. She'll like kill it.
She'll probably paint the walls different colors.
Yeah. Are you ever thinking about painting yours, or are you just leaving?
No, I'm leaving. It's actually I'm not allowed to paint them.
Oh.
That I know of.
Gotcha.
I don't know. I don't mind the colors. I like that vanilla, the cream vanilla color, because it's on all the kitchen appliances and it's on all the walls.
Right. You just need plants, fake plants.
No, I don't need fake plants. I need real plants. Where are you fucking at?
No, it's fine. I'm saying like for like inside.
For inside?
Yeah. You need some tulips. Need some color. It feels too frat boy. There you go.
It feels too frat boy?
Yeah, I see the football in the corner, and it's like the Polaroids, the hamburger buns.
I didn't know frat boys use Polaroids.
Yeah, right.
Those are hot dog buns.
Are they?
Bitch.
Hot dog buns with no hot dogs.
We have hot dogs.
Oh. I wish I had, for a second, I wish I had like a vacuum so I could just like...
Why? No, my phone.
No, it's for you.
No! That's so mean. That's a great sativa.
Wow, the sun is like literally kissing my nose right now. That's the only way to describe it.
Oh my god.
Wow, that feels great. I miss what that felt like. Being Avengers.
What is this?
I can't help falling in love with you.
Yeah, so that's the fucking song that he's playing. It's Trumpet Man again.
That's gonna make me cry.
Yo, you know that Netflix animated series, Hilda?
Yes. I have 2 more episodes after that show actually. If you're down to kill it with me.
Fucking Woodman. I'd watch that from the beginning. I fucking love Woodman. Let me tell you, he's the coolest cat around.
Do we ever find out why he is the way he is? 'Cause
No.
he doesn't give a fuck.
He doesn't give a fuck. I love Woodman. I remember the first episode, he just strolls in their house, lays on their carpet, and takes their guitar and plays the piano by the fire. Not the piano, the fucking guitar by the fire.
It's like, I was walking into Clean's house.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude. That's what it reminded me of. And I'm like, dude, it's pretty chill.
Go fuck.
Yeah. We're Kayleen's Woodmen.
Basically. I'm so upset. The battery's in that right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to click it.
No, I need to change the battery. The batteries are hard to find. They're like those historical ones.
Those fucking things.
Who buys those anymore?
They're actually pretty expensive. They're at CVS too.
Yeah, I know.
Mm-hmm.
They suck. I'm like, the only time I ever buy those is when I was like a kid. I had like a toy that ran on those batteries. Besides that, fuck.
Is that The Godfather? This dude is playing the Godfather theme. One of the best fucking movies ever.
I want to jump down this balcony.
Only Godfather 1. I didn't like 2 or 3. But Godfather 1.
Yeah.
It's the coolest shit on the planet.
2 and 3 wasn't necessary.
It wasn't. I think the Godfather reputation would have proceeded if it was just Godfather 1.
Yep.
Some people really like the other Godfathers.
Yeah. Some people really like Grease too. I hated it.
Yeah. Oof. Oof, that was thick.
That's all.
I feel it now. I'm gonna have such fun editing all this. I'm gonna turn all of this into just one podcast.
I forgot this was on.
Exactly, that's the point. That's the point. It's just supposed to be you and me and a microphone.
I hope it picks up the trumpet guy.
I hope so too. If not, we're just gonna look like fucking weirdos.
No.
We're gonna like, oh wow, look at what he's playing.
Just find some audio from somewhere and just include it. Right? Like, this is what we hear.
Yeah. Ooh.
Then hit the spot. Wow. I remember, no, it's my mom. And this is my mom's scarf. And she, like, passed it to me. Mine doesn't have sparkles.
It's the most flamboyant thing ever.
Yeah, I know.
Only my scarves can have sparkles.
But whatever, so she passed me the wrong one. And I love this one.
Honestly, it's really fucking soft.
Yeah, it is.
Dude, it's soft.
Yeah. No, mine was like yours. Mine was like super thick. At least I'm fashionable. It kind of makes sense to my outfit today, so. If you notice, I've been wearing the same pants for the past 2 days.
If you noticed, I've been wearing the same 2 pants for the past 2 days. Jeans, sweatpants.
And
Jeans,
socks.
sweatpants. And the socks.
And the same sweatpants. That's okay.
I only wear 2 outfits with you. Outside and inside. That's exactly what it is. Only difference is, it's jeans.
Yeah.
That's the only difference. I wear the same shit.
Yeah.
Now, it's not like I don't have clothes. I have a big-ass fucking wardrobe.
No, I know.
But, like, I just don't put it on.
No.
Because then that's just more laundry. And I don't sweat. And I don't get gross.
I only packed 1 pair of pants. And what is this? How does it go again? It looks like a trolley.
It is a counter.
I mean, a trolley with like wheels.
Oh, I love Jack Harrow.
Me too.
It's a good high.
Jack Harrow's the best.
It's up there.
And so there's Poison.
Nothing will beat Granddaddy Perp.
That was her first one.
Wasn't it? That wasn't my first week, but that was the best high I've ever had. Because it was a perfect hybrid of sativa and indica.
No, that was the first one we ever bought from that dude.
No, that was from Alex.
That was from Alex?
Alex sold me Granddaddy Perp.
Really? Oh, he did.
Yeah, because I'm forever loyal to him because of that.
What was our first one with him?
But I'm also loyal to Fozzie because I found my first seed in his.
Yeah. Fozzie has a good style. I saw Alex go through so much growth. I remember, like, first meeting him, he was just, like, I think he was, like, still a senior in high school. And he was just driving around selling nugs. And we are just like, yo. And then he got older. But
Bro, what the fuck do you do to your eyebrows, man?
why? What's wrong with them?
It's like missing a part.
Is it missing a part?
It's like missing a part.
I think it's because, like, Kirsten plugged it all the way to the top.
Oh.
So she could fit it in.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Alright, so they're growing back out now.
These are like my drag eyebrows.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Which I'm on and off about.
Because I was seeing like two eyebrows. I was like seeing this part filled in.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, so that should be the natural eyebrow. And then I'm like, but wait, what if he just keeps it designed like this? I'm like, then why doesn't he keep it designed like that? So right now it's in a weird in between.
Mac is a critic today, but they're supposed to be cousins, not twins. Yours look like stepbrothers.
My eyebrows
Bitch.
are in perfect unity.
Oh my
Excuse
god.
you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I didn't see my girl, so she couldn't do them. Oh, Miss Kirsten.
I miss her too.
Next time, we'll do the podcast with her at some point.
Yeah, absolutely.
When
This is going to be just me getting high with friends. That's exactly what this podcast
On this
is.
podcast, we have a special guest. The Queen of Ganja. The fruits to our lines. Kirsten Wall. He's like, yo, what you idiots up to?
I'm Prish Kush.
Prish Kush.
Prince Kush.
I like that.
Prince Kush?
Prince Kush.
Prince Kush. What about you?
Prince Kush.
Mary Jane.
Mary Jane.
Do we call you Mary?
No.
Is that your stage name?
Mary Jane. No, I need to put up an accent. If you're gonna call me Mary Jane, no, I'll be. I'd be Purple Hay. I don't know.
So we got Queen Ganja. We got Prince Kush. What are you, Grover? Jester OG.
Jester OG. That makes sense.
No, we'll find you something.
If there's such thing as Jester OG. I'm sure there isn't. We can make one. Yeah, until then I'll be Purple Hay.
Purple Hay?
Purple Hay.
So you're a wheat?
I'm a wheat.
Yeah, purple, like hay, Hay.
Purple Haze.
Haze, Purple Haze.
All my haze. HAEEY.
Jester Hayes.
Jester Haze.
No, not Jester. Jester sounds too much like Chester. And all I'm hearing is Chester Hayes. And that sounds like an actual fucking name.
I think we need Peter out here to like help us decide. We need like an outside.
I think
point of view.
we're just fucking dead.
I think I was literally just gonna say like I think I hate that too much.
I know.
Something's like always on fire here.
Right? I'm gonna kill this today.
Kill it. Kill it, man. Whew. I like just letting it sit in my lungs.
Me too.
I can just talk and just let it just come out whenever it wants. I like your shoes. Now, are they making your feet breathe, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, what the fuck? Remember that meme, what are those?
Yes.
How the fuck did that even become a thing? That is the stupidest shit on the fucking planet. And I remember my friends used to do it.
Yeah. Like, it was the best thing. They even put it in Black Panther.
They fucking did. Because they were trying to convince us it was like 2012 or whatever.
That was beautiful, though.
Oh my god.
I love it. What are those? do. What isn't those?
I wonder if Wakanda has ever made memes.
Yeah. Mm.
Ever look at me? That's really weird. One of your eyes is glowing and the other isn't. Are you half high?
Yes.
You remind me of the kid from My Hero Academia, half fire, half ice. Because one side of you is red and the other side is white.
Oh my god, thank you. This is the best compliment ever.
But it's your eyes instead of your hair.
I wish my hair was like that. I'm gonna pick a apple scar right here. Wait, which eye is red? Ooh.
This eye's good.
Wow.
And maybe I'm just high.
Your eyes are white.
Thank you. They weren't last night. Oh my god.
No, you were bloodshot last night.
It takes a long time for my eyes to get red. They don't get red easily. I like that about me. It's kind of like camouflage. But you get red eyes. Redder than the devil's dick. Every fucking night.
Never fails. I don't know why. There must be some science to that. Like, there's supposed to be something I'm not eating that's like makes my eyes so prone to be red.
Maybe vitamins.
I eat my Flintstone vitamins like everybody else. They're good though, they're sour.
I remember the original Flintstone vitamins, the chalk ones, before they turned into gummies.
Oh, I remember the shock ones. I overdosed on those.
Bro, we all overdosed.
They were so good.
That was our stepping stone to drugs.
It was.
Let's be real here. Those chalk Flintstone gummies, best shit on the planet. You couldn't pay me not to have one of those.
Yeah. They were delicious. Then we went to gummies. I'm like, okay, we're going that route now. Cool.
But then I just switched to multivitamins.
Yeah.
Yeah, that little.
The men multivitamins.
Yeah.
I have those. They're so good.
Yeah,
There's like 3 different flavors.
Why am I craving vitamins now?
Because we're older. And
we
crave the mineral.
We crave that mineral.
What about Peter's from New Orleans? So I'm sure he has gone to Mardi Gras since he was like 6 years old. And the way he talks about it, he's like, been there, done that. Like,
yeah.
We're so cool.
I wonder what the kids think of Mardi Gras. You know?
Right?
Because they're very, like, it's all about sex and alcohol. Mardi Gras.
Mostly, but it's also about celebration. Like, I forgot what they're celebrating about, but everybody's just like, there's a lot of food and beer. It's just kebabs. Have you ever had steak on a stick?
Steak
on a stick. Yeah. It's delicious. And like they have
Have you ever
potatoes
had
and little tomatoes and all they season it.
That's so cool. Did you ever have what's those powdered donuts and
Elephant ears?
No, in New Orleans. It starts with a B, like beignets, bidets, something.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, those powdered donuts.
He's gonna carry you. You have to look it up.
Huh?
You have to look it up.
I gotta look it up. I don't know this shit. I've only been to New Orleans like once, and I was like 8 years old. How do you say that? Beignets. Baynets.
If you type it in to Google, it says it for you.
It's really good as fuck. Oh, someone's dead.
Another one?
Another one bites the dust.
God,
Get ready. Get ready. Here it comes. What the fuck?
Right. We lost them.
We lost the truck. The truck is dead. Oh my god. It just stopped. Grover, I'm scared.
Is it terrifying?
I thought it was gonna like show up running across the street, and it's just gone now.
Do you feel like you're in a Truman Show?
Every day.
That's what it felt like. It felt like the audio track like just went out.
Yeah.
Like, fuck. He was a trumpet guy. Stop. He's like, I'm on break. I'm done.
Yeah.
Somebody else take over.
All right, Publix. All right. Bye, podcast.
Bye.